Hi Burn fam, it's your girl Gail here. What I've got for you today is a 20-minute flex and flow class with weights. So this is the class where you will need to dig deep and step out of your comfort zone, because let's face it, whether you're doing yoga, whether you're doing strength training, that's what you have to do in order to see and feel the results. So we have some yoga flow, we have some strength training, and then we will wrap it up with some quick core work and cool down. We're gonna start off in child's pose. So make as much space as you need. You can widen the knees, big toes to touch, forehead resting on the mat. Hold it here, stay for a breath or two. Check in on the body and set an intention for today's class. Ask yourself, what do you hope to accomplish in these 20 minutes? What can you do to make that happen? From here, you're gonna tuck the toes underneath you so you're on the balls of the feet, push into the palms, lengthen the legs, downward facing dog. Soften the knees if you need to. And then from here, you're gonna pedal the feet out back and forth. Make that feel good. Make sure the elbows aren't splaying out. Turn the elbows in towards each other. Shoulders are out of the ears. And then maybe bend one knee, lengthen the opposite leg, and look under the armpit of the side of that bent knee. And then switch, hold it there, stay, really pushing that hip up towards the ceiling. Let's do that one more time. And switch to the other side. Gorgeous. And then from here, bring both heels down. You can soften the knees. You're going to bring your right leg straight up to the ceiling. Inhale. As you exhale, draw through the lower abdominals. Step that foot forward. You're going to drop the back knee down, untuck the toes, sweep the arms up. Breathe in. Palms meeting at the top. As you exhale, open up the arms to a football goal post position and opening up the heart here. Raising the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows. So I like this because it kind of sets me up. I'm opening up the heart, opening up the shoulders, the chest, all that stuff that gets really tense and tight from being hunched over all the time. Good. And let's go 4 more. And 3 more seconds, 2 more seconds, 1. From here, you're gonna tuck the back toes underneath you. Your arms are straight up, you're gonna inhale. As you exhale, lift yourself up, you're coming into warrior 2. So you're spiraling the back heel in, front knee is bent, make sure it doesn't turn out, broadening the chest, pretend like you're between 2 plates of glass. Good, hold it here. Then from here, you're gonna inhale, lengthen, palms kissing at the top, exhale, rebend the knee. Inhale, find that length. Exhale, ground yourself to the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Hold it here. From here, lengthen that front leg. You're gonna shift forward, pushing that back hip to the back of the room. You're gonna come into Trikonasana, triangle pose. So you have a couple of options here. If your hand doesn't reach the shin, you always have a block. You can take that block to either the long part, the tall part, hold it here, breathe and stay. Good. Or bring the hand to the floor, nice straight line from the middle finger all the way to the wrist, the bottom wrist. 4, 3, 2, opening up the shoulder. 1, press through strong feet. Reverse your triangle. Straight legs, reaching the arm up and over the head. Pinky finger, palm facing down. Good. And then from here, come back into your warrior 2. Cartwheel the hands down. And then let's come back into that downward facing dog. If you like, you can pedal the feet out again. Then press both heels down. You're gonna reach that left leg straight up, inhale. As you exhale, pull into the abdominals to hop that foot forward, drop the back knee down, sweep the arms up, breathe in. And let's come into our little football goal post, cactus arm position here. Just opening up the chest, shoulders out of the ears. Good. And then sweep the arms up, palms facing each other, shoulders are out of the ears, tuck the back toes, inhale. As you exhale, come into your warrior 2. Get yourself organized here, make sure that front knee doesn't turn in, that back foot is grounded, long and strong.
From here, inhale, find that length, hands kissing at the top. Exhale, rebend the knee, that front knee. Maybe you sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Are you still with me, Burn Fam? Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. And this is where the change happens. From here, you're going to sweep that back arm forward, both feet to touch. You're at the front of the mat. Bring the big toes together. The heels can be slightly apart. You're coming into a chair pose. You can bring your hands up and over the head or bring the hands to heart center. Shoulders out of the ears, press into your palms. Find your focus here, stay. Okay, from here, let's challenge our balance. You're going to float the heels up and then slowly bring them back down. You're not wearing high stilettos, so you don't have to lift them up too high. Just think about working into your ankle stability, your balance, seeing and feeling what's trembling, seeing what you have to pull into in order to hold the position. Whoop. Good. And then from here, either keep the heels down or float the heels up. Maybe you keep the hands to heart center. Maybe you sweep the arms up. Hold it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down, press into your feet. Come up to stand. Whew. Shake those legs out. All right, let's get ready to roll. We're gonna grab onto one free weight. One free weight. And then you're gonna hold it in your right hand. From here, you're gonna bring your left knee up. You're gonna bring that weight up and over the head. I like to keep a ghost arm here nice and strong. That way it's not just kind of hanging out to the side. You're gonna inhale. As you exhale, hinge at the hips. Drive that back heel behind you. Hold it here. Little row. Find your balance to come at the top. Do you have to add that overhead press? No. Do you have to float that back leg back? No. You can always come into a staggered stance here. Find that back row. You can bring the feet together, bring that arm up. We're gonna go 5 to 8 on one side. Then you're gonna go 5 to 8 on the other side. I'm not doing this quickly, okay? You can't, not when you're doing single leg balance here. Breathe. Good. And then let's maybe do one more. Then we'll shake it out and we'll do the other side. Good. All right, shake it out. Switch arms. See which side feels more balanced, your right side or your left. Okay, so let's find that knee drive up. Own this position first. And let's bring that weight straight up. Keep the hands at the waist. Find that power strong ghost arm. Inhale. Whoop. My balance is off on this side. Exhale. But this is why I like, find that row, working one leg at a time, all right? Unilateral moves, because that way you can find your imbalances. That way you can make improvements. Again, 5 to 8, that's all you need here. Whether you have a lightweight or heavyweight. And if you have a lightweight, make sure you're not doing this too fast. Everything is nice and controlled. Good. Let's go maybe one more. Own it. Yes. And then finish it. Good, bring that foot down. Shake everything out. All right, we're coming down to the knees. Let's go with right leg forward. Taking the weight in your left hand, broadening the chest, so anti-rotation. We're trying not to twist here. You can keep the hand at your thigh, or you can bring the arm out. Here's your ghost hand. Curl, press up, pull down, and lengthen. You've got 8 to 10 here. Try and keep the arm by your side. Okay, so as you bring it up, you're not kind of whooshed. Okay, we have control. Think of your mat, the sides of your mat, as 2 planes of glass, right? Try not to break the glass, although I know I have my ghost hand out here. Good. And let's go one more. All right, with this next one, I want you to watch first. Maybe go without the weight first. You're gonna switch the weight to that right hand. You're gonna bring that arm straight up. Take your hand, push that right hip back. Look up at that weight. And then from here, you're placing your left hand down, either bending the elbow, hinging back at the hips, looking at that weight, and then coming up, nice and tall. So this is shoulder stability, thoracic spine mobility, because you're adding a little twist, and a lot of body awareness. So maybe try this without the weight first, and then maybe graduate to the weight. Make sure it's not too heavy to start. I put this in here because I want this to be something that you come back to each and every time, and you build on it and get stronger at it. So this is what it looks like with that weight. All right, so you're bringing that weight straight up. Start looking at it. Good, because anytime you bring something heavy overhead, you want to make sure you know where it is. Either keep the hand here, just hold this position. Maybe you bend, maybe you bring the elbow down. Notice how I'm shifting my right hip back. Take it back to center and up. Good. Let's do that one more time. So all you need is maybe 3 times, or maybe 1 is enough. Just see what it feels like. Bend and lower. Fabulous. Let's do the same thing on the other side. All right, so check in, right? One side is gonna feel different than the other. Holding that way in your hand, here's my ghost hand, broaden the chest, curl, press up, pull down, and lengthen. And you have this control here, so make sure the weight's not swinging back. Good. So the only thing moving is that arm in the shoulder socket. We've got 8 to 10 here, totally lost count. So make sure you finish your 8 to 10, whatever you did on one side. Do the same thing on the other side. Good, one more for good luck. All right, and down. And then here we go, switch the arm, see what you got. So bring that weight straight up. Nice straight line here. Take the hand. You're giving in a little assist here. You're pushing the hip back. Look at that weight. Maybe just bring the hand down. If it feels okay, come to the elbow. That weight is straight up. Take it back to center. Reset. Good. Nice. I love this. It opens up the hip, the shoulders. But you gotta make sure that you're loose and limber in all those areas, right? Your shoulder, thoracic spine, those hips. So again, maybe try it without the weight first time around. Excellent job. All right. From here, let's get back to working the legs. You can either do this with a weight or without a weight. I'm gonna try it with the weight first. Hopefully I don't kill myself here. So you're gonna start off tall kneeling position. 1 foot in, you're in your squat. Stay in your squat, drop it down. And then alternate your feet, alternate which foot goes forward first. You decide how fast you want this to be or how slow you want this to be. You can go without the weight if you like. Maybe then you can pick up the pace a little bit. Whatever feels good. Yes. Woo, feeling my heart rate come up now. So good. How are we doing? Okay. And then from here, let's bring it down. Take a little breather. Okay, now you're gonna grab onto both weights. Place that weight down. So I like to say, everyone, male, female, should be able to lift themselves off the ground. Push-ups to plank. You can always do this without the weights if you like. All right, so here's what we got. Holding the weights, wrapping the hands around the waist and weights and engage your upper back muscles. Come back, I'm gonna open this up a little bit more. Come back into a plank. Do you have to add that push-up? No, just be able to hold yourself up. From here, if you like, add that push-up, elbows tight by your sides, press it up. And then from here, you're gonna turn the feet to one side. So notice my feet, right? The end of one leg, the inside of the other leg. And then you're gonna pull, reach that arm straight up again, and then take it back to center. Either hold the plank or add the push-up. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So nice and slow and controlled. If you like, you can do this without the weight. You can do this, right, with a bent knee. So you can bring the knee down, bring the weight up, whatever challenges you, but whatever makes you feel successful and strong. All right, for this one, you're doing this about, up to you, 5 to 8 times. Make sure you even out both sides. Let's finish off one more each side, just for continuity. Push up. Whew. and press it up. Good. One more. And press it up. Oh, mama, so good. Down to the knees. Place those weights to the side. Take your blessed child's pose. So good, Burn Fam. How's that heart rate? Mine is all spiked up. I hope you're getting a good workout, because I sure am. All right, from here, you're gonna tuck the toes underneath you. You're gonna sit back on the booty. Let's find some core work in our final stretch. So we're gonna take in some Pilates core work here. I'm just gonna switch my mic pack around so I don't crush it. And then you're gonna lie down on your back. Don't fall asleep on me, we stay active. The legs are at tabletop position. Hands are up to the sky, palms facing each other, fingertips are energized. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, lift the head and shoulders off the mat. Tug the knees into the chest, shoulders are lifted. You're tucked into a tight little ball here. From here, you're gonna lengthen the arms, lengthen the legs. Little hollow body. This is bothersome on the back. Lift the legs up higher. Circle the arms in the shoulder sockets. Hug the knees in. Keep those shoulders lifted. Inhale, find length. Really strong core. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and curl. You could do 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and curl. 1 more. Inhale, lengthen. Hold it here for 8, 7, 6, 5. Make the changes happen. 4, 3, 2, 1. Going into a teaser, little boat pose. Slide the hands up your thighs. Lift the chest. You can keep the hands here if it feels good. A little bit more sensation. Let go. If your legs feel okay, straighten the legs. Broaden the chest. Let's hold it here. Nice and strong. Open up the heart. Palms are facing up for 8, 7, 6, 5. Breathing 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down. Good. Hug those knees in. Rock the body side to side. Okay, but you're not done yet. All right, from here, you're gonna inhale. Exhale, lift the head and shoulders off the mat. You're tucked into that tight little ball again. We're gonna go into another teaser. Or boat pose, whichever you wanna call it. You're gonna inhale, find that length. Hold that hollow body. As you exhale, circle the arms. Maybe you don't use the hands this time. You can either keep the hands behind the thighs or let go. Bend the knees, lengthen the legs. Bend the knees, lengthen the legs. Bend the knees, lengthen. Ooh, where's that tremble? Bend the knees, lengthen. 1 more, bend the knees, lengthen, hold it there. Hold on behind the thighs, bend the knees, bring those feet down. Whew. Okay. Before our final stretch, you have 1 more little finisher for your core. You're gonna bring the hands behind you, turn the fingertips so that they face out, roll the shoulders up and out of the ears, lift the chest. Flex the feet, and then from here, bend the elbows as much as you need to. Draw through those abdominals, right, so the back isn't arched. Bend the elbows as much as you need to lift those feet. This is strong and powerful. You're gonna push 1 heel out, driving through the heel. Switch to the other side. Switch to the other side. So as you do this, I want strengthen those feet, strengthen those heels, get out any kind of aggression, push it out, kick it. Sound effects. You can stay with that pace, or this is your finisher, so everything you got, let it all out here. Come on, 10 more seconds. 9, breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, strong legs. 3, 2, 1. Oh, lower all the way down. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock the body side to side. All right. From here, you have 2 options. Either extend the arms out or thumbs behind the ears, opening up the chest. Inhale. As you exhale, let the knees fall over to your right. Just hold it here, stay. Slow your breathing down. Melt everything down. While you're here, give yourself thanks for kicking your butt forgetting the sweat that you need, for just letting it all go, giving 100%. All right, and then come through center, and let's take it over to the other side. Trying to keep both shoulders down. If the hands behind the head is too much, reach the arms out, right? In your final stretch, it shouldn't feel like stress. Make sure you're breathing. Slow that heart rate down. Whew, so good. And then take the legs back to center. Hug the knees into the chest one more time. Maybe rock back and forth. Inhale as you exhale, lift the head and shoulders off the mat. And then from here, kind of massaging that spine, little Pilates rolling like a ball. And then come up to a seated position. Extend the legs behind you. Let's just open up the chest, palms underneath the shoulders. Roll those shoulders up and out of the ears. Press into the palms. Open up the heart. Make sure you're not locking the elbows. No crimping in the back of the neck. Slowly bring the chest down. One more time. Roll those shoulders up and out of the ears. Press into the palms. Lift the chest. Maybe close your eyes. Go back to that intention you set in the beginning of class. How do you want to feel when you step off the mat? What was your goal when you stepped on the mat? Were you able to accomplish it? Slowly come down. Gently push back into child's pose. Tuck the toes underneath you so you're on the balls of the feet. Push into the palms, lengthen the legs, downward facing dog. And then slowly crawl your hands to your feet. Soften the knees, take your time. Slowly roll up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoulders out of the ears. Shake everything out. Give yourselves a hand. Thank you so much for joining me for this Flex and Flow. I will see you soon. This is Gail. Peace out.